We're here. And it feels good. Where do I start? Where do I go? What do I say? I'm waiting. I'm waiting to get out of here. I'm waiting for someone, something. I'm waiting to see that I know exactly what I need. I know exactly what I'm supposed to see, but I can't fully put it in words. But I know that if I see it, I'll know. I know that if I feel it, I'll know. When I think of me, I think about those things. Because those are the only things that reflect truly me. You get tired of seeing someone else's life or hearing about it. You get tired of watching a movie. You get tired of other illustrators illustrating it. When will I finally just be? I know that me being me is in a place where I feel at home, where I am home, where my heart is. And my heart is not this. This isn't a reflection of it. It's not coming from a place of lowness, anger. No, I've seen and I've felt goodness. It's not the best. But I'm saying that I would know, and this ain't it. This has never been a sense of belonging. No. I've not seen it. I've not known it. Yes, I was born here in this lifetime. But who's to say that I haven't lived before then? I believe it. No one else has to. And that's the beautifulness of a person's mind, a person's beliefs, a person's story. That's what makes you unique. That I wholeheartedly believe this. Not because I see or I've heard it, but that I feel deep in my soul something's missing, an emptiness. It's a void, and it's deep. I call it death. I call it death. I call it death. Because it's just a hole. It's a hole. My soul. The deafness of my soul. And I know, just as I knew, and I knew, just as I know, that there's someone, something, somewhere out there that knows, that sees me, that sees these things, that hears me roar it. I feel like I'm on a mountain, roaring this, day in and day out. Whenever I do, I come to this mountain and I let it go. And I say, that's all I can do. The power that has been given to me, I release it into the universe. I give it to people that needs it. I give it to people that want this. But this is all that I know. All of what this is and all of what has happened has driven me to this. And here it is. What more can I do? What more can I pour? When this is my soul, when this is my spirit. All that I have to give. And it's free. And it's rich. And it's filling. And it's good news. And I, most importantly, haven't given up. I haven't given up on what I know. Not what I see, but what I know. I hear so many other things. Though there is static and darkness that fills in between. I know that nothing stands between it. That is just a delusion. Because I'm making it through. I'm still seeing through it. Though there's times where I can't see. There's times where I can't feel it. There's times where I forget it. But I still know who I am and what I believe. And I'm going to keep walking in it. Though I can't see clearly because of the darkness, though I can't hear clearly because of the static, I am still walking. And Jesus did it. And so that's how I know I'm following him. And hopefully can walk on the side of him. And hopefully I don't have to call him master, but I can call him friend. I believe. I understand truly. And I accept this. This makes sense. This is me and where I belong. This is home. This is good news. This is satisfaction. This is the exception. The exception because you hear that this is wrong. You hear, are you sure about it? But you need to put the work in. Oh, I've been working. You need to put the work in physically. I said, I've been working. So I may be the exception. Because on paper, how could it ever be successful? How could it ever work? How could you believe fully in something that you can't see? That's not on paper. I have people working for me, not just against me. You are my enemies in this life, in this form. I've seen it physically, and that's written. And you can't say that's a lie. I have people in the spirit. I have people in me. In me. Yes, I still have to work in the physical. I do. But most of my working is in the spirit. And yeah, my life is harder because of it. Yeah, you haven't heard it? Your life will be harder. It will be much slower. You won't be the first one picked. How surprising. It isn't a surprise. It's just that you failed to mention. It is possible to walk this path, but it's a sacrifice. This path, and you're going to need faith. You're going to need something higher, something that you can't see. Something that you believe. This path, you don't lean on man. You don't take the easy route and smile in a person's face to get through the door because you know that man has ego, man has pride. And as long as I say and give credit to them, smile in their face, everything will be okay. You put your trust in them. You haven't learned. Again and again, you still refuse. And you never answer it. Instead, you choose what you see. You feel that it's something better and easier for you to believe. though man is corrupt, though they have shown you it, though they have told you this and went back on it. It's the easy way, isn't it? But man is imperfect, and you can't trust man. And there's partiality, though you try. Though you go to them, you suck up to them. Take your morals off, your integrity, you drop them. You leave them behind. What happened? For you to be what? Exactly. For you to have power? What is power? What is power? When I speak, you hate me for it, but you're in that seat. What happened? Is there something that you need to tell the people? Make clear, maybe? Who truly has the power? What is power, really? When I'm just speaking, and you all about actions from what people see. That's what you want people to see. But why is it that you feel that I'm a threat then? Why am I a threat to you? What is it that you see? Speak, spirit. Speak. You hear me? I don't speak to your flesh. Flesh that people can see. Sitting in that seat. From what people think has power. But I tell you, speak, spirit. Because you have no choice to. It's telling on you. How are you feeling when I just speak these things and I'm not in that seat? When I speak these things, what does it truly mean? Power? What is power? What does that look like? What does that feel like? What does that sound like? Because from what you've been portraying to show these people, it's what you see, bling bling. It's what you see, publicity. It's what you see because it's what they're broadcasting. It's what you see because, oh, it's on TV. It's what you see because it's the majority. And I'm the minority. And I am not on TV. I am a threat to you. I am. I am. And you're still asking. People are still wondering. And people still looking up to people that's in that seat. Wondering who truly has the power. What is true power? You're looking in these textbooks. And you're paying for it. And you're working so hard, servant. You're working so hard, slave. To only want to be like them? Because they're the ones teaching you. They're feeding you this philosophy. They preach. In their temples. This is what they feed you. And though you are sick from it, you go back to them. a delusion. And you say that you're in the light. No, you're in the darkness. And it ain't because I see to know it. It's because I know to see this. And you say that I'm in darkness. You see that I sit in darkness. No, baby. You need to get on this philosophy and know to see that I am in the light. You will see by knowing these things. If you were just to know to see. And that is the true philosophy. And that is the philosophy that I speak. And that is why I'm sure of these things. And that is why I speak. That is why I have to speak. That is why I have to do these things. That's why I have to take time to do this, though I am a slave too. Though I have to serve them time and time again. Because, oh wait, I can't be lazy. I have to work to make money. Because food ain't free. Because a roof over my head ain't free. That I will be fractionless, right? Homeless. If I don't do these things, that I'll be a dependent. If I chose to do nothing. So I do the work. You feel me? I do work. But I not only do the work physically, I do it spiritually. And maybe, just maybe, because I'm not forcing nobody, you might need to hear this. You might need to hear me. You might need to come around this mountain because this is good counsel as you hear this. Let's not be foolish. I am not perfect, but dang Skippy, I will not follow them. I will not continue following them. I will not say that they're right, knowing that they're wrong. No one's perfect. But there's a motive. And I ain't here for it. There's some bad intentions. Ask somebody about me. You better know who I am, but you don't. And that's okay. Because what better person than to tell you it than the person that's speaking today? That's not in those seats, but it's sitting right here. And it's free. And it's what you need. Might not be what you want, baby. Might not be easy. And that's the path that you find me. That's the path where I be. That is the path where I've been. Come in to know me, to know who I am. And why I've been called these things. And why I'm treated the way I'm treated. Why we are the ones that you hear about, legends. The ones that they try to discard out of history. It's not hard. Put down your ego. Put down your pride. Just give credit where it's due. We're not an enemy to you. We have never been. We're not trying to be better than you. We just want to be accepted. But why, oh why, do you throw us away? Why, oh why? You put us in prison. Why do you isolate us? Why are we desolate? When we never did nothing but be the truth, but speak up for the rights we've been given. Why is it that we always have to carry it, then labeled as this bad guy? Why are we punished for it? See, everyone kept silent while we lied in darkness. We've never been an enemy to you. We've always just been hated. You see, I have no choice but to say this. No, I'm no victim to it. I'm just a warrior that has gone through it. I've always been who I am. I've always been. And I've come into this world to be just as I am. But the world was always against that. I was always a threat to them. Physically. Because I had nothing. I wasn't given anything for it. I didn't get to celebrate when there were celebrations. I was on punishment. You see, I was punished by them. They found any little thing for them to punish me for it. For being me. And at that age, you know something. You know the strength in you, but you're young. And you have hope. And you look to them. You look to them like they're everything. And you find that they are not God. Though there's whisper that you are a God. That you are your own gods. Blasphemy. No God will treat me. The way that these mere mortals have treated me. Blasphemy. You are no God. Shoot. I don't even speak those things. So why are you? In the darkness, left in isolation, you realize a lot, don't you? Wise words, isn't it? But I've lived it. So it's really confirmation when I see it written. It's really confirmation when a person sells a book about it. Close the book, you see, because I am it. Humbly speaking. All I have to do is speak, and you feel it. Kudos to the true witnesses, because they know there's no lie in me. I am truth, and so I speak it. And so you hear this. You recognize who I am now, knowing me. That theory, now knowing to see. You cannot see me to know who I am because you are judging a book by its cover. You are judging me by the color of my skin, you racist. You are judging me by the family that he put me in. I had no choice. You are judging me because I am a woman. What happened to equality? You are judging me based off the class that I am in because I don't have the finances. You're judging me when you are not a God. You see, when God has seen me, and you would know the true God if you known these things.